Rosie O'Donnell is a trailblazing comedian, actress, TV host, and vocal activist. Rosie is not so much of a stereotypical announcer as she has made a lasting impact in TV and entertainment, using her voice to unite people, educate, and entertain audiences for decades, while also sparking some controversy. Born on March 21st, 1962, in Commack, New York, Rosie O'Donnell was brought up by a working-class Catholic family. Tragedy hit when her mother passed away from breast cancer when Rosie was just 10 years old. She coped by finding relief through performance and humor. Rosie attended Dixon College and transferred to Boston University, but left before completing her degree to pursue comedy. Rosie's first career breakthrough came in 1984 when she won a spot on the talent show Star Search. This launched her career as a stand-up comedian, which we then saw her appear in other television shows including Gimme a Break and Stand-Up Spotlight, which she hosted. Her quick wit and friendly demeanor with the audience helped her move on to acting.
Let's welcome her back. Here's Rosie O'Donnell.
Nice to be back here on the stage where I lost $100,000. It's all right, I'm in therapy, I'm over it. Ed McMahon was real nice to me, though. After I lost, he sent me a letter. It was real nice. He said, "Dear Rosie, you may have already won $10 million in the American Family Sweepstakes." You know, that's the kind of guy he is. He's like that. He's a knucklehead. But it really did help my career doing Star Search. After I did the show, I was up for a part in a movie. They said, "You can have the part. Can you drop the New York accent?" I said, "Sure." But the only way I can drop the New York accent is if I open my eyes really wide and actually think about everything I'm saying. The only problem is I can't act this way. The only thing I could be is a contestant in the Miss America pageant.
By the early 1990s, Rosie was starring in blockbuster films such as A League of Their Own, which came out in 1992, Sleepless in Seattle in 1993, and The Flintstones in 1994. These few roles solidified her position as a successful comedic actress. Rosie reached the peak of her career in 1996 with The Rosie O'Donnell Show, which was a daytime TV talk show that was a massive success. From 1996 to 2002, the program won a number of Daytime Emmy Awards. Rosie's warmth and charm earned her the nickname the Queen of Nice. Rosie also had many celebrity interviews, Broadway features, and cause work. She was a passionate fan of musical theater and would often feature in Broadway productions to audiences across the country.
Look at the suit I got. This from Al Pacino.
You did?
From the lovely Scarface collection.
It looks good on
Say
you.
hello to my little fly.
How are you?
I'm very well. Look at all the toys.
I know.
I'm always very happy to see the Smurf Academy Award.
Exactly, right there.
Look at the size of those feelers. Those are great.
Yeah, this is in case we have guests who are boring and they don't answer. I
Want
go,
to hand them a toy?
"You want to play with the Kuzma?"
Don't give this to me.
No, I won't give it back.
What? Greetings. Yeah. Oh, look, it's spring.
Following the cancellation of her talk show, Rosie made a brief appearance on The View in 2006, where she became known for her candid political arguments, providing a new twist of controversy to daytime television. Though her presence on The View was short-lived, she returned again for a second season in 2014. Beyond being a passionate LGBTQ rights activist, adoption advocate, and children's health advocate, Rosie has employed her platform to fight for social change. Rosie has recently been at the center of several controversies. A significant development is her ongoing and public feud with President Donald Trump, which has spanned nearly 2 decades now. This conflict began in 2006 when Rosie criticized Trump on The View, leading to a series of public exchanges. It has gotten so intense to the point where following Trump's re-election in 2024, Rosie decided to relocate to Ireland, citing concerns over his policies and their impact on her family. She expressed particularly about her worry to the potential effects on special needs programs that are vital for her son. Thanks for listening to Rosie O'Donnell's life story and evolution.
Disgusting. I mean, both inside and out. You take a look at her, she's a slob. She talks like a truck driver. Rosie attacked me personally because I was very happy when her talk show failed. The other thing that failed, and this was a real monster, and everybody was suing her, was her magazine. Her magazine called Rosie was a total disaster. So I loved it. I gloat over it. I think it's wonderful because I like to see bad people fail. Rosie failed. I'm happy about it. She's basically a disaster. Well, she called me a snake oil salesman. You know, coming from Rosie, that's pretty low because when you look at her and when you see the mind is weak. I don't see it. I don't get it. I never understood. How does she even get on television? I believe Barbara made a terrible mistake putting her on, and I think Barbara's probably paying a big price. If I were running The View, I'd fire Rosie. I mean, I'd look her right in that fat, ugly face of hers. I'd say, Rosie, you're fired. We're all a little chubby, but Rosie's just worse than most of us. But it's not the chubbiness. Rosie is a very unattractive person, both inside and out. Rosie's a person that's very lucky to have her girlfriend. And she better be careful or I'll send one of my friends over to